You want to look really closely at your model before you start cutting. This is a high spot here where the collar is coming forward, and on this side. The collar itself tilts towards the shirt and at the same time runs round the back. So this collar, this bit of the collar here is actually at the back because that goes round your neck when you're wearing a shirt. So we've got to take this back this way as well as this way. So let's just look at this side for the moment. So you can see I've got a knot here. It's a live knot, and it actually comes from the centre of the tree up here, so it's appearing more and more as I go into the wood. That and another couple of knots I'm going to have to deal with later, but for the moment I'm just going to ignore them. So I've come down here a little bit, and I've got my drawing in case I want to make reference. But also from my shirt itself, I can take an accurate measurement of the length of the collar. So I know the collar is there, and from here, you see I've got lots of excess wood. It comes up this way like this. So there's the collar going in. So this wood will have to come away here. But more importantly, what we need to do now is start pulling this collar in here. So this is a high spot, so I need to come into here and start hollowing this part out. If you think about it, this hanger is actually going to be further back than the surface of the shirt. It's inside the shirt, and this collar eventually has to go right towards the back. So there's a lot of wood still to come off from there. So let's start this other side of this this edge of this collar here. I made a start here, but it'll make much more sense if I start bringing this bit around now. We're still at the stage where we're sorting things out. This surface here is the back of the inside of the shirt. So this is the furthest back we're going to go. But don't go too far yet, because you have to remember that there is somewhere in here going to be a hanger. So we've got to sort that out before we come to this depth. So as long as you've got a sense of what's going on here, that's good enough. And now what we need to do is just join this bit to the rest of the shirt, which means taking this part of the collar and running it more smoothly. At the moment it's on the surface, but it actually of course needs to slope down back into the carving. And then we need to join this one in there. Okay. So what's happening here is that this edge of the shirt here becomes that far edge of the button line. Yeah, so that's going around here and it folds over, so this is where that is going on, and then this will come underneath. So now we have to take back from here quite a bit, because that's right down behind, and somewhere in here this bit is connecting with a button. So there is a sense of how this collar comes round. It's got to be undercut here eventually, but don't undercut anything. Keep this all sort of fat at the moment. And we can see where the collar is, and so we can leave it like this for the moment and go to the sleeves on either side, get those a little bit more in shape.